Okay, so let's draw our ghost. So, let's draw him like right here. Okay. Okay, so that's our ghost. So now let's look at the prompts really quick. Okay, so we have one prompt. It is robot. So let's get to sketching. Okay, so I have finished sketching the ideas for robot. So let's start from the beginning. So I started to sketch this really cliche, cartoony robot. Then I did a more realistic sort of one, not as cliche and cartoony. I really like how this came out. Like, this sketch is really good. And then I drew an iPhone, but it's like cracked and the screen and all the gears and wires are just popping out. Yeah, phones don't have like that much stuff in it, but I just wanted to cram a bunch of stuff and make it more, I don't know, cartoony, I guess. Then I drew some earbuds, because, you know, that goes with the phones. I drew some really bad gears and wires. I don't know what that was. That was just some kind of, like, I don't know, weird thing that I did. So, that's that, and let's get to the actual illustration. Let's go.
Hola, Famio! So, yeah. I sketched out this whole thing. I don't know how to feel about it. When it was sketched, I didn't like it that much. But then when I finished it, I liked it. So, yeah. I guess that's all that matters if the finished product is something that I like, and I do like it. So, I ended up going with the idea of having this person who's very technologically advanced. That was hard to say. Okay. Very like, I don't know, just like a millennial, not a millennial, like Generation Z sort of thing, you know? Um, and like, yeah, so like technology based, you know, that's like their life, technology, you know, living in the technology age. I am just blabbing about nothing. Okay. So this person has this guy that I'm sketching right now. He has earbuds in, he has his phone, he's just listening to music, or he's listening to an audiobook because I wanted to show the difference of like, so this girl, she's reading a book, like traditional, that's, you know, normal thing. But now this guy is showing a new way to, you know, read things or listen to things, is with your phone. So, yeah, this just shows the difference in, like, I don't know, how we used to do things and how we now do things. You know, it's very, technology has really impacted everything. So I kind of wanted to say that in this illustration, but not too political and too crazy. Um, so I just kind of, I don't know, they both look happy. You know, it was both good how, you know, these ways are both good ways to do something. Some people can argue that technology will make you lazy and, you know, all that stuff. But I'm not trying to say that in this illustration. This is a very simple illustration. This just shows the difference on how we used to do things and how we do them now. So it really like shows because I made the guy, the technology character, outlined with black. So it's very bold, and the girl is outlined with brown. So it looks very faded and not as strong and bold and dominant. And you'll see I start to make her like look like she's being faded away. And I know you're gonna say this, okay? It's probably gonna be someone that I know because I know they would say this. Thanos snapped his fingers. So she is being faded away like, yes, in Avengers, whatever, whichever one it was, Endgame, yeah, sure. Not Endgame, Infinity War. Thanos snapped his fingers and they started to fade away into dust. That is kind of what's happening here. Not the whole Thanos thing, that's not happening. But she's being faded away. Why? Because so many people are using this new way of listening to things and, you know, reading things. People are using technology more now, so that's more dominant. But reading traditionally is kind of fading away. I'm not just saying reading traditionally like specifically, like a lot of people read books, you know, like physically, like physical books that you can hold, not on the phone, like audiobooks and stuff. I'm not saying reading is what I'm trying to show here, but I'm just saying overall, people are starting to use technology as an easier way to do something, and that's why it's so bold and outlined in black. And this girl is fading away because people aren't doing many things traditionally anymore. So, color palette. Let's talk about that. So I decided on going with a very like warm versus cold thing, like a very cliche thing when it comes to colors, and yeah, like a warm character versus a cold character. So this guy, the technology character, is more of a cold color, or it's more cold color. So he has like blue gray hair. It's like black, blue, black, gray hair, and he has like a white sweatshirt, and it's shaded with like light, bright blue. And he has some blue pants, and he's just and he has a purple phone case. So it's all just very cool color based. And then this girl, she is very warm colored, you know? So I was kind of confused about the skin colors. I said, oh, well, if this guy is cool, like cold color based, then his skin color is gonna make him look warmer. But I ended up just being like, what the heck? It's a human. I want them to know that it's a human and not like an alien with blue skin, you know? I don't, it doesn't make him look like the warm character, which I'm happy about. I just added the skin color because he's a human and that's more recognizable. So, this girl, she has brown hair. She has like very like tannish skin. She has like a pinkish red striped dress with, shaded with yellow. And she has a cinnamon colored book and some like cinnamony pink colored shoes. So it's very like warm based, and and she's fading away, as you can see, into dust, So what did I do in the background? Well, I made a circle in the background to make them pop, and half of it is orange and half of it is blue, and they sort of fade together. Maybe that's showing, oh, these two ways of life are sort of fading together, and we're using both of them really, but one is used more than the other. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, and then I added some more like particles and dots and effects. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this illustration. I know I like it. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!